Stories come in all shapes and forms. Some are about love, and it's a love so grand, so messy, and so painfully honest, it aches in places you didn't even know existed. Others are about coming of age, about how a young person may stumble into a kind of self-discovery that doesn't always come with a guidebook. About realizing their heroes aren't the flawless legends you may have thought they were, because reality never glows as bright as the fantasy. Other times they're about rebellion, and heroes from unlikely places like pro skaters. But most of all, what makes a good story is how much you learn and take away from it. A good story, the really good stories, they're about learning how to love yourself and letting others love you, even when you're convinced you're not worth the trouble. Or about how the family you choose along the way might matter just as much, if not more, than the ones you're born into. And that's why Eureka 7 is a good story, or if you're fancy, Psalms of Planets Eureka 7, a 2005 mecha anime from Studio Bones. And our story starts with Renton Thurston. He's a 14-year-old who's stuck in a backwater town that feels about as exciting as watching paint dry if the paint was beige and drying took a week. He dreams of adventure, of joining the legendary Gecko State, a ragtag band of rebels that pilot LFOs, or light-finding operations, and using lift across the skies on reflection boards powered by taper waves. And I get it, you don't gotta explain it, I just threw a lot of words at you in terms and all that. But just think this, it's surfing, but in the clouds, and your surfboard also is a giant robot and sometimes a car. And one day, Renton's life changes forever. Because on that day, the day like any other, the day that he wouldn't have expected his life to change forever, is when a girl crashes into his garage, named Eureka. And Renton, being a man of action, a man of motivation, a man that doesn't hold back when he sees an opportunity, takes this opportunity to leave. And when he leaves, he joins Gecko State. But he soon finds out it isn't exactly the carefree, rebellious joyride he imagined. Behind the magazine covers and the mythos is a crew struggling with their own demons, fractured relationships, and the weight of a war they never asked for. And eventually, Renton does meet his hero, Holland. And it turns out he is not a flawless hero. He's moody, he makes bad calls, and carries scars you don't see until the end of the series. And then there's Eureka, quiet, mysterious, and sometimes hard to read. And Renton? Well, my guy's determined to be there for her no matter what.